From 1903 to 1908, the great German poet Rainer Maria Rilke wrote a series of amazing letters to a young would-be poet who could not decide whether to become a poet or a military officer. He was attending the same military academy that Rilke had attended years before. So this is on poetry and on surviving as a sensitive observer and an artist in the reality of the world. Rilke's Letters to a Young Poet is a great book, and for me the letters are a credo of creativity and a source of inspiration. Now, since you've allowed me to advise you, I beg you to give up all that. You're looking outward, and that above all you should not do now. Nobody can counsel you and help you, nobody. There's only one single way. Go into yourself. Search for the reason that bids you to write. Find out whether it is spreading out its roots in the deepest places of your heart. Acknowledge to yourself whether you would have to die if it were denied you to write. This above all, ask yourself in the stillest moment of your night, must I write? Delve into yourself for a deep answer. And if this should be affirmative, if you may meet this earnest question with a strong and simple "I must," then build your life according to this necessity. Your life, even into its most indifferent and slightest hour, must be a sign of this urge and a testimony to it. Then draw near to nature. Then try, like some first human being, to say what you see and experience and love and lose. Therefore, my dear sir, I know no advice for you save this: to go into yourself and test the depths in which your life takes rise. At its source you will find the answer to the question whether you must create. Accept it just as it sounds without inquiring into it. Perhaps it will turn out that you're not called to be an artist. Then take that destiny upon yourself and bear it, its burden and its greatness, without ever asking what recompense might come from outside. For the Creator must be a world for himself and find everything in himself and in nature to whom he has attached himself. But perhaps after this descent into yourself and into your inner solitude, you will have to give up becoming a poet. It is enough, as I have said, to feel that one could live without writing. Then one must not attempt it at all. But even then, this inward searching which I have asked of you will not have been in vain. Your life will, in any case, find its own ways thence, and that they may be good, rich, and wide. I wish you more than I can say. What more shall I say to you? Everything seems to have its just emphasis, and after all, I do only want to advise you to keep growing quietly and seriously throughout your whole development. You cannot disturb it more rudely than by looking outward and expecting from outside replies to questions that only your inmost feeling, in your most hushed hour, can perhaps answer.